What's up people, this is Dr. Gabz here from the Soul Mavericks crew. I'm going to be one of the judges at the Delta Connection on May 19th alongside Ayumi from Body Carnival and Onton from Supernaturalz. I've been asked to do a quick video just to give you a breakdown about what I'm going to be looking for whilst I'm judging. If you want more details, you can check out Kev's Facebook page. There's a post that he kindly put up with some of the stuff that I'll be looking at in more detail. Okay, journey. So when I'm looking around, I follow quite a structured process about what I'm looking for. Really at the beginning, what I'm looking for are three qualities: composure, your musicality, and also your quality of movement. Okay, and I can see that really quite early on. It helps provide a context for the things that you're going to do. It basically helps me get an understanding of whether you look experienced, whether you're a beginner, whether some of the movements you're doing are intentional or whether they're a bit hesitant. In terms of your musicality, I'm looking to see whether you're on the pulse of the music, whether you're accenting at the right time, whether you're syncopating and using good phrasing. The second set of things I'm looking for really is I'm looking at your execution and I'm looking at your athleticism. So what I mean by that is execution is how well you're actually demonstrating your moves, whether you're hitting them cleanly, whether you're fluffing them, whether you're crashing, whether they're looking purposeful, whether they're looking accidental in some of the movement. So in terms of athleticism, I'm looking at your energy levels, I'm looking at strength, your conditioning, your ability to hit and snap things that you need to, the explosiveness that you've got, whether you've got the energy to do it, whether you've got the stamina to do it, whether you've got the flexibility and the strength to pull off what you're trying to do, and whether you can maintain your energy levels throughout the whole pace of the round, but also your fine motor control. So I'm looking at all the things that make up your physical ability and agility to hit things. Now towards the end of the round, I'm looking at the narrative really. So all the way through, I've been looking at sort of the story you're trying to tell with your round. Your beginning, your middle, your end, trying to see whether it makes sense, whether they flow. I'm also looking at variety, which is looking at how different you're using combinations, different steps, different types of feeling in what you're trying to do, different themes, different types of composition, different effects. Now on a separate note, what I think is also important to point out is that the rounds, the knockout rounds, I judge slightly differently to the filters, and in fact the filters are a lot more difficult to do, so I'll start with that. In essence, really the filters is a showcase round. We're trying to pick the top 8 or the top 16 they're getting through, so you need to demonstrate that really you're in that top bracket. Often I'll look for people that are clearly going through, and by that I mean people who are executing very cleanly, high energy, faultless. There's not really anything that I can really sort of pick up as significant errors. More often than not, I don't find all 8 or all top 16 fit that criteria, and we're then looking at the next bracket, which are the maybes. The maybes have different degrees of errors there. Sometimes there's some questionable hiccups, maybe there's some incomplete stutters. So whilst I'm looking at that, I'll be looking at who has messed up the least, which things were positive, and I kind of sort of try to rank people accordingly. The final bracket are people that I'm clear are not going through because they've done such big errors, or it's very clear that they're not really executing the things that they need to do to a quality to be considered in that top bracket. So what I do when I'm judging the knockout rounds is I do the question answer approach. So if someone sets a question, goes, I'm going to be musical, I'm going to hit these cues, I'm going to be very clean. As the competitor who's responding to the round, I'll be judging, are you responding to that round, and how are you matching what that person has to offer? Are you leveling up, or are you doing what they do but to a lesser quality? Are you acknowledging what they did, answering it, and then maybe sort of adding something on top more? It sort of shows, look, yeah, I can match what you did and I can top it. So really that's it. I hope that really covers everything. If you do want to check out more detail, you can check out some of the online posts. I look forward to seeing you guys at the Delta Connections, and you can keep up to date with me on Instagram on Dr._Gabz with a Z.